Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. This is Monday Morning Mindset. And I have so often said that this is Monday Fun Day. And today, this has been Monday Memory Day for me. However, this is Monday Morning Mindset. And so, what is mindset and why does it matter? So, mindset is a combination of your thoughts and your feelings that affect your actions, that affect your attitude, that affects everything you do in life. And so I'm actually in Puerto Vallarta this morning, and so I'm doing it at 9 o'clock Puerto Vallarta time. And I do not know what time this is in your time zone, or if anybody will hop on here and join me live this morning. But regardless, I'm here, and this remains live, and so you can join me wherever. And today is the oil of hyssop, the essential oil of hyssop. Hyssop is a very pungent fragrance. It's one of the oils in the scripture kit. It, it used to be called and I forget what it was called. Anyway, it's the oils that are most commonly mentioned in the Bible, in the scripture. And so I can see that some people are hopping on with me here. Thank you so very much for joining me live. And also, you are commenting and letting me know where you're from. Thank you so much for joining me, Dawn. Great to see you. And so, the essential oil of hyssop. And, you know, I'm going to let you know this morning that I made up my oil list and my poem or my story list for all of 2023, like at the beginning of 2023. And so I will be doing that again for 2024. But the oils, it just seems like they're so appropriate. So the fragrance, the emotional fragrance, of the oil of hyssop helps you deal with swallowed emotions. And so rather than just swallowing them down and not allowing yourself to feel them or to express them, instead of doing that swallowed emotion thing, we all know what that's like. We just like, swallow it down, stuff it down, don't let it out. And so instead, hyssop helps us to raise our vibration, to raise our awareness, to raise our acceptance of what is, and to see the positive outside outcome of it rather than just stuffing it down. And so I just feel like, it is fascinating, just fascinating to me how that every oil has it's been perfect for the day that I planned it for like a year ago. And so so if you have the oil of hyssop, get the same oil. Look, how often do we go through life or even through a day and we just swallow down those emotions? So anyway, thank you so much for being here with me today live and for your comments. I really, really appreciate it. Great to see you, Darlene, and great to see you, Sandy. Thank you for being here. And so the story that I had for today was called The Ugly Duckling. And so we all probably maybe or maybe not are familiar with this story of the duckling, that it was just called the ugly duckling, and it didn't matter. Well, this is a little bit of the story. It said that the story revolves around a duckling who, from the moment of his birth, had always felt different from his siblings. And he was always picked on, and he didn't look like the rest of them. And one day he actually ran away from his family where he grew up, and he wandered away, and he came upon this other family and he realized that he actually wasn't a duckling at all. He was a swan. And sometimes I've been thinking about this in the situation right now. Sometimes we get into situations where we don't fit anymore, or we realize we don't fit, or we're in this new phase of life. And I'll let you know that I don't feel like an ugly duckling. However, there's transitions and changes, and we look at our surroundings and we judge ourselves by the situation we're in rather than just looking and knowing that that there's a place for all of us, and we all have attributes and um, just things that we can offer regardless of the situation we're in. And whether you're a duck or a swan, both are beautiful. And even though the situation changes and transitions, there's still opportunity and there's still beauty. And so I don't know what else I was planning to share with that when I actually picked that. And yet the situation is completely 100% different than the situation I was in when I was picking all of these poems and oils that go together. And so I'm just grateful that you're here, and that if you have this oil, use it every day. I'm going to be using this oil all day long, all week long. And I'd love for you to do the same and share with me your experience. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have the best day, the best week, and bye for now.